There you go, Nick. That's the trajectory I'm looking for.
Hi there, and welcome to Explanar Explains. I'm Nick. I'm here with Luther Blacklock, Master PGA professional and inventor of the Explanar swing machine. Now, you're probably wondering what Luther was so enthusiastic about just then, but we've been talking about wedge shots, and in particular, for amateurs, how they're not supposed to be gentle shots. And I know you've got some quite strong opinions on how to play those kind of shots from within 100 yards or so.
Yeah.
So maybe you can talk a little bit about how we should approach them.
Okay. Well, Nick, I think if I asked the majority of sort of weekend warriors that play the game for fun, one of the toughest shots for them is less than a full wedge. So I'm 100 yards here, and let's just suppose that 100 yards is the bog standard distance for a wedge. So we're happy on that one for distance control. So if I say to somebody now, okay, give me a shot, a 3/4 shot, and invariably what happens, Nick, is that same golfer will make a full swing but at 3/4 speed. So the moment he does that, he goes back fully, slows, and then things start to corrupt and go out of true. You have to understand this is about acceleration. So if we want the ball to go less distance, we just simply reduce the length of the backswing. So rather than a full 100% backswing, I make a 75% 3/4 backswing, but I still am creative through the shot. So here we go, 3/4 backswing, send the ball forward, there's no deceleration in that. And I've just made the classic mistake of hitting it pure.
But I think also, Luth, it's not just on the shorter wedge shots. It's actually on the full wedge shot as well. A lot of people think it's a gentle, kind of easy swing.
Yeah.
Whereas what you're saying really is it should have a bit more authority, a bit more conviction.
Yeah. And I think that that's tied into the fact that people think that a wedge shot is high and landing softly. Well, actually, if you look at great players, the amateur wedge goes high in the middle of its flight, but the pro hits the ball forward on a flat line, so the high point is nearer to the flag. So talking about the full wedge there, Nick, that you mentioned, I'm not sending the ball up, I'm sending it forward. I imagine it's almost like I'm hitting a low shot. And that low shot gets converted by the club maker into height. But I think you can see the ball goes forward to a high point rather than a rather sort of soft, lethargic mechanism.
And that's quite an interesting distinction, isn't it? Because most people think wedge as up,
Yeah.
whereas you're describing that shot as wedge as forward,
Yeah.
rather.
And Hogan said to us that if you can't control trajectory, you can't control your distance. So if you get the flatline trajectory with the strong acceleration to the ball, then your distance control is also going to improve.
So there you go. There you go. The wedge shot, not quite the easy, gentle swing that you thought it was. It's actually a swing with a bit more conviction, a bit more authority, and a bit more purpose behind it.
Absolutely.
So thanks for tuning in. Remember to check back often for more tips and updates from Luther and Explanar.